Yo, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Windeviate, and I'm here with the Eromanga Sensei review. And I just want to give you guys my thoughts on this anime. It's not gonna be like a professional review per se, but it's gonna be a review, my thoughts on the anime after watching it. I watched it about like a few weeks ago, and I finally gave it the time to give you guys my thoughts on this anime. Alright, so Eromanga Sensei, there's two main characters, and it's Masamune and one take Drake. That's all we're gonna do. Sagiri. And Sagiri is basically Masamune's little sister, and Masamune, first and foremost, he's a manga writer. I was about to say illustrator. He's a manga writer. He writes mangas, visual novels, and yeah, he's about the culture. Also, damn, one take Drake. I'm not fucking this up. Also, his little sister Sagiri, she's a visual, like she does illustrations for his novels, but he doesn't realize that his illustrator that he hired so long ago was actually his little stepsister. Let me say, what are you doing, step bro? But yeah, so it's actually his stepsister, and he figures that out in the first episode, and basically it's just him trying to figure out how to make another novel with his illustrator Eromanga Sensei, his stepsister. And this is like a decent harem anime. It's got some romance vibes and some harem vibes to it. But I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on like the positives and negatives of it. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so first we're gonna start off with positives for Eromanga Sensei. So one positive that I want to start off with is wholesome as fuck. Okay, so only for Sagiri, there was just very wholesome moments for her, and she's a very cute character, and she's kind of a shut-in for certain reasons that they explain later on, and I enjoy the cute moments with her, and very I just thought it was cute and wholesome. So that's that, and then let's get into the next one. Alright, so the next positive is just funny moments. And like, cause they have some nice funny moments, cool moments, like not laugh out loud, but some nice chill funny moments that they're supposed to have. And last, it sucks that this is the last positive, but the last positive is cultured moments. And what I mean by that is Sagiri is like, she's Eromanga Sensei too, so she can draw some pretty hefty lewds, but I thought it was funny because she can't draw the best at what she doesn't know how to see. That didn't make okay. She's not the best at drawing lewds of stuff that she hasn't really seen in person. So it got to a point where Masamune had to get some girls to come through to show to show examples of what she could draw, and then she drew that stuff even better. So I like that, just because I like the fact that Sagiri will literally go from being really cute to being a fucking weeb, or just a degenerate, let's just say that. But yeah, so those are the positives. Now let's get to the negatives, because I think the negatives kind of overweigh the positives for me. But yeah, alright, so for negatives, storytelling. Now what I mean by this, is it's a basic like harem romance, like it's supposed to have some romance elements and harem stuff to it, but the whole goal of him, like the whole goal was basically to like keep working to make visual novels and stuff like that. But when I say storytelling, there's just some stuff that happens in this, and I'm like, how did we get here? Like, why are we doing this? But the visual novel side of it, I understood that part. But one thing I didn't understand was like some of the girls that quote unquote liked Masamune and the harem. I was just kind of like, why do you like him? Like, other than him being the main protagonist, I get you're gonna like him. He's the main character. Who's not gonna like him? But like, why do you like him? He's just the main character. Like just like there didn't seem like there was any weight to why some of these characters were attracted to him. There was one character, and I'll let it slide. It was I'm not gonna spoil it, but there was one character. She's a novel writer too. I'm gonna let you guys guess who it was. Who I was like, oh, okay, that makes a little sense. But most of the reasons why the characters liked them was just kind of bullshit to me. Like, and there didn't seem like there was any weight to it. Because there was another guy character later on, and I'm just sitting there like, y'all could easily like this guy too. So I'm like, okay. But yeah, next negative. So I think I wrote it down. Okay, so another thing, I was kind of curious about like what happened. With most animes, most of the time the parents are gone, they're not there, but the parents was in, like, they weren't there, they weren't present. I'm not gonna say why they weren't present, but sometimes I just kind of was like, where's the parents, like what happened to them, because they kind of hinted what happened, but they never really went into full detail. Because I remember with one parent, well, Masamune, one of his parents passed away, RIP to her. That's not a spoiler because he says it, but and then his dad gets with Sagiri's mom, and I was kind of curious to know what happens with them, but they don't really go into detail with that, so I was just like, okay. But I kind of came up with my own synopsis with that, or idea. But yeah, next negative. All right, so the main character, Masamune, honestly, I think he was very, very, very basic. He was like, and you know, most main characters, they're basic, but like, I don't know, it's just like, it goes with the fact that he was basic, and I was kind of confused on why some of the girls liked him, and I was like, you know, some of the reasoning made sense, and then some of the reasoning was like, it doesn't make sense on why they like him if he's this basic. And the only person that made sense for me was Sagiri, and like the romance part of it, and I was like, okay. Well, that was my negatives and positives. Now let me just talk to you guys about how I felt about it a little bit more. Honestly, I felt like this is it's a very cool anime to watch. It has its moments, and it has its bad moments sometimes, but honestly, I feel like it was I feel like if you're not really trying to don't be taking anime too seriously sometimes. Just enjoy it, sit back, turn off your brain, and just watch it and enjoy the culture, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I can say about this. I'm not, like, if I could rate this on like a rating scale of like being a critic or some shit like that, I'd give this like I'd give this a 5 out of 10. But just turn your brain off and just enjoy it. I think I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. It was a nice chill anime to watch, and honestly I enjoyed it. It was cool. Would I recommend it? Maybe. I wouldn't recommend it before some other stuff, but if someone's into that type of stuff, then yeah, I'll recommend it. But yeah, that was about it. I'm not trying to make this video longer than it should be, but let me know if you guys enjoyed this little my thoughts on this anime. Step bro, what are you doing, anime? But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Comment down below if you guys like this, where I just talk and there's gameplay in the background, or if you guys want to see the face cam and I talk to you guys and just yeah. But comment down below, let me know what you guys thought of this anime, if you've watched it already, and comment down below, let me know how you guys are doing. And if you guys do comment, let me know. Well, like, if you guys make it this far, let me know. That's what I mean. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. It was your boy Windeviate. Stay healthy, stay hungry. Stay eating shit, drink water, and have a good day. Peace.